For the first time, a group of Northfield Elementary fifth graders are competing in First LEGO League that competes all over the country. This league was formed to introduce students to science and technology in a sporty atmosphere. The team of students are working together to compete against other schools in Tullahoma, Tennessee. The coach, a fifth grade math and science teacher, explains three aspects to this competition.
The actual competition has three aspects to it. There is the project team, the core values team, and then there is the robot team. And each of these three things has a separate but very cohesive component into the whole project. Every year there's a different theme for the First LEGO League, and this year it's hydrodynamics. So they have chosen to look at the amount of money that our schools pay for water and seeing if there were different ways that they could help us conserve our utility use.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to find a way to reduce our water bills.
This is from
to buy more stuff.
This is from 2 years ago, and we used 2 million gallons. About 2 million gallons and $15,000. But last year, we used 1 million gallons and $10,000.
Core values team, they really are focused on the core values of the competition, which include things like discovery, integration, cooperation, and integrity. And they actually create a poster and they present these examples that they've seen throughout our practices.
We look around our whole entire team to find integration, cooperation, discovery, and inclusion.
And then the third group is the robot team. So we actually have that group broken into three. We have a missions team that has to go through and make sure every mission is set up like it's supposed to be set up and it works properly. And then we have the coding team that actually goes in and codes the robot. And then we have the robot team that is actually designing and trying to figure out different things that need to go on the robot to make the robot perform the different missions.
We are building missions so the robot can complete them for the competition day.
The movements of the robot are written in codes to perform a task or mission on a board. During this practice session, they had multiple trial and error attempts. In the competition, they earn points as a mission is completed.
Right now we've got this one mission where the robot has to push a lever forward, and so every mission is something different, and there's many things. We were ecstatic to get one mission, but it looks like they might be able to pull out a couple. There's a time limit, and we can do certain things within those time limits, and then they have penalty chips. So like if we make the robot come back to home base too many times and change the attachments too many times, then we get a penalty.
In the competition, every team works off the same board, and missions, depending on difficulty, are scored differently.
Every mission has a point value because some of the missions are harder than others. So if we do some easy missions, then that's a lower point value. Everybody's math's the same, everybody's missions are all the same. So coding has always been something that's very interesting and intriguing to me. And so when they said robots and coding, I was like, oh yeah, that's me, let's go. And then Mrs. Orcutt and I, we have similar philosophies when it comes to cooperative learning and things such as that. And so we've been wanting to do something together anyway. So this just got a good opportunity for us to work together.